Since the beginning of Season 3, people have grown pretty tired of Odin's shenanigans. This video will cover the top 6 reasons why people hate Odin. Starting with the number 6, lore accuracy. Odin's ability set could contain so much more than it does at the moment. All we actually get from the lore at the moment are the ravens and his general design. In the lore, Odin has an 8-legged horse that he rides around on, called Sleipnir. Many players wish for more of his lore to be implemented into the actual game. Number 5. Bring Me Pandemonium. Hi-Rez recently released the Pandemonium chest, which contains a pretty cool skin for Odin, the Pandemonium skin. Problem with this chest? It's full of tier 2 skins, and hardly anyone likes those. You have to spend a ton of gems in hopes of getting that one really cool skin, and that didn't really sit too well with the community. Number 4. Instant camp clear. This is especially relevant for Odin when played in the jungle. When Odin jumps a camp, it's most likely completely dead afterwards. This is really annoying when you try to contest a camp against him and he just takes it in one single ability rotation. But it's also annoying for your teammates, who may miss out on XP if that Odin is overly eager to just get that camp cleared really fast and you cannot share the XP. Number 3. Counter building. While for the longest time there wasn't really a decent counter item to Odin's cage, now there is spectral armor. However, it has a quite unique interaction and you need to use an active in order to activate the passive of the armor. Also, you need to spend that money just for that one god. So, not everyone is all too happy about it, as it really limits your item selection in a game against an Odin. Number 2. Early game damage. This basically goes hand in hand with the instant camp clear. Everything about Odin's kit when it comes to damage is geared for the early game. This means that he can pretty much clear waves instantly within the first levels, and as a solo laner, you always have to stay back. There's not much fighting going on when you play against an Odin early on, as you will basically just wait until he's cleared and bird bombed and then try to clear the wave somehow. Coordinated teams can shut this down, but how often do you really end up with a coordinated team? Better Odin players might not go for the bird bomb tactic anymore, because they know that they can get caught out by that, but especially in lower levels, there's not much you can do about it, as long as your team doesn't rotate in when he jumps. Number 1. The cage and falling off. An Odin can get bullied out in lane pretty hard if he doesn't play his cards well, as every other character basically. However, an Odin will always stay relevant. Odin can be 5 levels behind and only build defense, yet he will still have an impact on the game, simply by dropping the cage. The cage alone is what makes Odin stand out from other characters, and it can be extremely obnoxious to deal with, no matter which stage of the game. Blocking off path, zoning off objectives, and then simply walking away will always be annoying. These were the top 6 reasons why people hate Odin, and as usual, I will most likely make a how to counter Odin video soon, which will be linked right here. Thank you guys for watching, and Dukes Loth out.